Oh God. Here we go.
What's going on there?
Oh God.
Human now, yeah?
You all laughed at me. You're not laughing now, are you?
Right, Nudge.
All right, production.
Production needs to sort their stuff.
Sorry.
Them spirits weren't happy.
I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, welcome back to DR Sports, the weekend preview / roundup, because there was some very important games to talk about this week. I'm sure we'll get into those. Welcome back. Loads of European stuff to recap, as well as look ahead to the Europa League fixtures tonight, and of course the Premier League fixtures at the weekend as well. Myself, AGT. We've got Abby. We've got Flex. We've got Matisse. And supporting the team that has just beaten Real Madrid 3-0, it's Laurie Lyon.
I've never been so thrilled to see you. My favourite uncle.
Right, smash the like button, people. Get your comments in. Big up to production. They were getting a couple of belters in the comments after Monday's show. I don't know if you guys saw. So production, yeah.
Right.
Audio levels and whatnot. So hopefully they don't get that after this show today. Super chats coming in by the dozen. We'll get into them as well. But there's only one place to start, people, and it's Arsenal, right? I won't even say potentially. That is the greatest night in Arsenal's Champions League history, without question, without a shadow of a doubt. I've never seen.
Better than when they went to the Bernabeu.
Yeah, even more than Miss.
No, this is up there in terms of the Emirates era. I'm saying that this is their most
Emirates era.
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Even more than getting to the final itself.
I would say this one, in terms of the era, what it could obviously lead to, I'd say this one. Yeah, I mean, you're an Arsenal fan, you can say better than me, but from a neutral, I'm looking at that going, that's impressive, right? None of us had Arsenal to win that game 3-0. Declan Rice with 2 unbelievable free kicks that he hasn't scored a free kick in 339 games in his career.
Yeah.
And in 13 minutes, he wraps 2 in the top bins. It is just unbelievable. I'm speechless by it. I really am speechless. And the goal from Marino, 3 goals of absolute top quality.
Shout out to you, by the way. You messaged me on the night, which I thought was classy. Shame some of this lot were not as contrived.
I didn't have signal.
Because I remember.
I got your number, mate.
Yeah.
I recall. I was saying it to production.
Whenever you message me to troll me, it comes up with plus something. So I don't know who it is.
I had a prior
Yeah, of course.
There was other games on. There was Championship on. This big, promotion race.
Yeah, big leagues games.
Yeah.
I remember being on the
Biggest game of the
same
night.
setting just when the draw was announced and we discussed it. I was filling in for Robbie. And you, man, when I suggested that we could beat them, you lot was hammering me. My man here,
Not me.
shouting me down.
All right.
And I said at the time, Abby, I said, and you can go back and look at it, I
Why
said,
am I catching straight?
I hope when we beat them, the apology is as loud as the disrespect. And since I've come in this room, not one of you, man, I come up to you and say, Laurie,
I've already said
I
it, though.
apologise.
I didn't know you played.
I don't have anything to apologise for because I didn't tell you.
You weren't here. Maybe you weren't here.
yeah.
The most
weren't me.
impressive
What
I've
a-
ever seen Arsenal play.
It was.
I'll be frank.
It
I've never
was
expected
very, very good. Very
I mean,
good.
the job's not done yet.
Good.
It's not.
Very good.
The job's not done
You
yet.
know when
It
you've
was
just
very,
you know when
very
you've just
good.
put your heart and soul into the exam.
Yeah.
And your teacher
put my
comes
heart
with a little
into it.
smiley face at the top of the page. Very good. Don't disrespect me.
It's
Please.
very good.
Don't disrespect me.
And- What do you mean?
I got full marks. That's more than very good. That's incredible. That's brilliant. Bring the language, the adjectives.
It was very good.
Very good.
And I was watching, and when the first one went in, of Declan Rice, I thought, "Oh, look at that."
No, you didn't.
Cool, look at
No,
that.
you didn't think,
There's
cool,
no way
look
you
at
said
that.
Abby.
And
Be
then-
honest, what did
Yeah,
you really say?
just tell the real.
I
no.
can't say it on
Okay,
here.
fair
I can't say it on here. We're a family show. The second one, I was doing the washing up, and I saw that they had it. They had another free kick, and I just went, "This is definitely going in." I can't tell you why I felt that. Off it went.
Which one was better?
Second. The second one, I genuinely, my body wanted to clap and give it the round of applause it deserved, but obviously the inner demons in me were like, "No, babe, stop."
Sometimes you can do that
Look,
then,
Marino goal.
Oh,
Lovely.
That was, what an,
Both
what,
Rice
what
goals.
finish.
I don't want
Should have
to.
won about 5-0.
It was a complete demolition of Madrid, and it was such a complete performance defensively. You've got injuries, and I can only give you credit.
I don't want to apologise just yet because I'd hate for them to lose 4-0 in the
horrible,
second
wouldn't
leg
it?
and then
Let's
just
just
feel like
have
It's impossible. Nah.
I don't think it's going to happen. I think Arsenal are going to go
They'd have
through.
to do it.
But,
Guys.
however, we pray.
We pray.
And I don't want to apologise
What's your
early just in
problem?
case
Just
that
in case you're
happens.
just leaving it
and then
open.
I'm just wasting time. However,
You need to
They're
get out of
through.
that arse.
that
today.
performance.
What do you mean? I'm just don't have a go at me because I'm calling what I see.
worry.
And also,
I've just
even
been
on the
very
same
I've
panel,
just been very complimentary.
No, even on this panel, when
Through
I was
gritted
like,
teeth.
they're gonna give them a game at the Emirates, they ain't losing. That's what I
I
said.
said 2-2.
I didn't think they would win like that, but
I thought it'd be a draw.
I was saying
I
they're
thought it'd
going to
be a
play
draw.
well and they're not going to get smashed up like everyone's saying.
Bro,
But you know
I was
the
coming
thing
off
is,
the back of doing shows with Rory telling me they got no chance to win. I'm saying they're not. They've got a chance. Arsenal got a chance. I've always been in that mindset. So
I
don't
can
know why it can't be me.
understand.
I said it would be a draw. I didn't say they would lose. I said it would be a draw. I said they would lose a second leg.
So what?
We're chatting
I'm
about
not.
parades
I'm just.
and that in the chat.
Well,
It's
yeah,
a
I
bit
would,
premature
I
for
would
that,
just
though.
say
Yeah, of
it
course.
does seem the way that your fan base, again, you don't tend to over-celebrate, but like it just would seem as if you've won the whole competition at this point.
No, I think a part of that is because so many people, yourselves included, by the way, wrote us off. You know what I mean? So naturally, there's going to be that reaction. I mean, of
course.
If you notice at the end of the game, another impressive thing about the players did not over-celebrate, in my view. They seemed quite calm, quite stoic.
Because
And
it
I
is still
like that.
halfway.
You know what I mean? That is the right
Do
way
you
to
know
go.
what it is, right? I slapped this table. I said 0 chance. I said 0 chance.
did.
Don't even waste my time. Don't even utter these words into the atmosphere. So we have to hold that as rivals because Arsenal went out there and they dominated from start to finish. The only chances Madrid got were Arsenal mistakes because the lapse of concentration. We're talking Saka cooking Alaba. I know he's just fresh off an injury, but that brother was cooked to smithereens.
Hooked and cooked.
Alaba
Cooked and hooked.
Cooked and
We're
hooked.
talking Lewis Skelly on the left back position.
Different.
Rodrigo didn't get a sniff. Vinny didn't get a sniff. Bellingham, one little pass. That was it.
You got little broed by Skelly.
That was it.
That was naughty, though, from Skelly.
And-
I
Yeah, a
thought
little
they-
bit. Just
I
it
thought
wasn't
they-
a full
no,
fight. It
no,
was.
no,
It
no,
could
no.
have been, but it weren't, and not it weren't.
And by the way, this could have been 6-0.
Little yellow, though.
This could have been 6-0.
could have been, yeah.
Courtois was Real Madrid's best player.
Yeah.
This could have been 6-0. Chance after chance. In that first half, Saka's cutbacks. We're talking double Courtois saves, world-class
That
saves.
Rice
We're talking
chance,
clearance
yeah.
off the line from Bellingham. It
And
could have been
Alaba.
6. Real Madrid count themselves lucky to get out of the Emirates 3-0 down and still have a slim
That's what
chance.
Bellingham said in the
100%.
presser after.
So it's a 10 out of 10 performance. In the Champions League, you perform like that against Real Madrid, the biggest club in the world, the Champions League holders. You have to get your flowers. I know we wanna.
Can't say nothing
We
else.
can't. We can't.
None.
I'm sorry.
Giving them their flowers.
Yeah.
No, but we have to give. We have to
have to
give
do it
them the
properly.
whole bunch bouquet.
When we
like
beat them, we
we
were
can't
lucky
even
though.
give them just one flower. You have to give them the whole
An
bouquet.
apology would be fine.
No. Slow down.
When it's done. When the job's
When it's done,
finished, yeah.
when it's done, if you, which you will, I think, but if you go through, cool, no problem. I'll apologize, but it's not done yet.
No, but
There's still another 90 minutes.
You know what was interesting though? Like, I couldn't understand why so many people have written us off. If you look at Real Madrid this season, and I've done the stats and the research, prior to that game, they'd actually lost 10 games in all comps this season. They've been beaten by the likes of Lille,
Liverpool.
Liverpool 2-0,
Thank you.
Real
That should have
Betis,
been 4-0
Valencia.
I hear it.
You know what I mean? So you're not talking about an invincible team. Okay, they're very, very good. Yes, you know, their record in the Champions League is exemplary, 15 times winners, holders of the competition, the heritage, all the rest of it, the players, the Galacticos. But they were not this invincible side that many people were portraying them to be. I think a lot of it, though, was trolling as well.
It's not even that. It's Real Madrid don't need to be invincible to beat you in the Champions League. That's the
Yeah.
point. Real Madrid have never in the
but
last
it's the
couple
fact
of
that
years been
people's giving us
invincible.
no chance. Though.
Yeah,
But
but
because
that-
of the DNA in the competition.
It's the DNA of Arsenal.
done to City.
It's the DNA of Arsenal in the competition.
Both,
Arteta in European competition, and also the DNA of Real Madrid. So it was just lopsided in my opinion in terms of the two clubs. Real Madrid have cheated, scammed their way through multiple and many
Yeah.
Champions League knockout ties. The amount of teams that feel hard done by an exit to Real Madrid. Just go look at the list. You'll
Even
be
the
there
final
all day.
last year.
Liverpool,
exactly.
PSG, Man City. You'll be there all day. The point was, I actually expected Arsenal to play better than Madrid in
Yeah.
this first game. That's not a surprise. I just thought Mbappe would put his chance away,
Yeah.
put
Yeah.
them 1-0 up, silence the crowd. You've put all that hard work in. You've played well. You're bopping it about. Rice Party dominated the midfield. I think only Odegaard really left that pitch. And listen, no one's going to really care as an Arsenal fan, but I just think Odegaard, he's
Still in a funk, innit?
He's in a funk, and the way that Arsenal are progressing, and Wanyeri and the summer, I don't think his position in that team should be guaranteed. I really don't, because
That's an interesting point.
Yep.
I mean, there's a school of thought that says that had he not been captain, he probably would have had to fall on his sword by now in terms of his production. But having said that, he does bring a lot of other things to the team, like leading the press, the energy, the perceived leadership. So
Arsenal deserve every bit of their flowers, man. You can't. There's not like. Don't matter who you support. If you just see that, I get the Tottenham thing. So yeah, fair enough. If you support Tottenham, that's maybe the only acceptance of like.
I've given it.
And you have, yeah. But through gritted teeth, it's
Begrudgingly.
one of them ones, yeah.
Begrudgingly.
I don't want you to
smile.
smile. No, you're right. You've done the
done my
maximum
part. Done my
capability of
part.
what you can do.
it's like forcing a kid to have vegetables, isn't it?
Yeah,
At
100%.
the dinner
Don't want to
table.
eat your greens.
Eat your
That's
greens.
fine.
Eat your greens, Abby. Come on, eat your
There's still
greens.
some left, but you
Have your
we'll allow
broccoli,
you.
man. Come on.
We'll allow you.
and dare I say,
I'm
we've
not
done.
gonna blow anyone's smoke up their
No, that's
arse.
fine. But the thing is, it was
Commended
two a
them.
man.
I said they were great. The Rise Guard wanted to clap.
Yeah.
Literally, they did
No,
good.
it's true. It's true. They did. And obviously, Declan Rice is getting all the plaudits, yeah, and rightly so because of what he did. Saka, like you say, rightly so. Lewis Skelly, Thomas Partey,
Oh man,
locked down the thing, mate.
it's
Like,
unbelievable
the
that we've not.
security.
Camavinga, though, what an idiot.
Yeah, we just got.
No, but
annoyed,
he was
innit?
going to miss the
Yeah.
game anyway.
I think he was going to miss the game anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, he was
Stop.
he was
Come
down
on.
Mate,
anyway.
they're 3-0 down.
Booting
the
It's just
ball
a-
away.
It is what it is. But Thomas Partey had it on lock, kept recycling the ball, they couldn't get out. And you know what? Jackal Kivior wasn't even massively tested in the end,
No.
but he comes through that test unscathed.
Clean sheet, mate.
Well, he'd
Saliba
actually
just kept
made a
everything
really
fine.
bad mistake in the first 5
Straight
minutes
away,
of that
yeah,
game,
he goes with his
I
left foot.
kind
and
of
then
put that down to nerves, and
Of
after
course.
that,
So he felt his
settled
way into the
down.
game.
Yeah,
Martinelli's
yeah.
work rate was
Oh, man.
incredible.
Yeah.
He sort of went, you know what? Let me help out Lewis Skelly. Like, I'll be the senior player. I'm going to make sure we're all right down this side. Not that I'm saying like Lewis Skelly needs much help.
It was
but
interesting because
he
on
was-
the
he was-
night
he was brilliant.
we did a AFTV production at Box Bar in Shoreditch. Shout out to those guys.